Hi, welcome to my video on extra problem number 3. I found another problem, or made up another problem that would be fitting to what we're doing now, and this one is find y equals ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d. Find this equation if the dy dx is negative 3 when x is 0, 4 when x is 1, and 1 when x is negative 2. And the point 214 lies on the cubic graph. This is a cubic equation because the highest degree is 3. So, to find this equation, dy dx is the derivative, so we'll do d dx of the right side of this equation, which is y. And we'll also do d dx on the, d dx on the left side and on the right side. So d dx on both sides, we're doing the derivative, which is the slope of the tangent, and it's going to be at this point 214. So that's dy dx, and the derivative in terms of x is 3ax squared, and this is a 2bx, and this is c, and the derivative of a constant is 0. This is a linear, so the derivative is c, and that's dy dx. Now we have, according to here, dy dx is equal to 3 when x is equal to 0. So let's take this equation and sub in, take this equation and we're going to sub in dy dx is negative 3 when x is 0. So negative 3. So that's 0 squared is 0. 3a times 0 is 0. 2b times 0 is 0. So that gives us c. So now we have the variable c found. So that means we have dy dx. We're going to put c as negative 3 right here. So we got 3a squared plus 2bx minus c. Now we have the equation narrowed down. We found c, and now we got to find the a and the b. So let's take this equation and let's call, don't make any difference, we can call this equation number 1. We call this equation number 2 in case we have to come back and refer to them. So now we have dy dx is equal to 4 at x equals 1. So dy dx is 4. So we take this equation number 2 and we're going to put 4 in the place of dy dx when x is 1. So it's 3a1 squared plus 2b1 minus 3. So 1 squared is 1, so that's 3a. 2b times 1 is plus 2b minus 3. So 3a plus 2b, move the 3 over here, make it a 7. So 3a plus 2b is equal to 7. Now let's take dy dx again. And here we have dy dx is 1 when x is negative 2. So let's sub that into this equation. So 1 equals 3a, x is negative 2 being squared. X is negative 2, so it's 2b negative 2 minus 3. Simplify. 1 equals, that's a 4 times 3 is 12a. 2b times negative 2 is negative 4b minus 3. And again, we leave that where it is, but we just write it on this side. 12a minus 4b, and bring the 3 over here to make it a 4. Okay, now we have, let's call this equation number 3. Let's call this equation number 4. So we have pair of equations. So we're going to solve this system of equations which has A and B. So I'm going to write the two of them down. So 12A minus 4B equals 4. So I look at these two equations and I say this is plus or minus. So if I double this and leave this alone, multiply by 1. Multiplying this by 2 gives me 4B minus, they'll cancel out. I also could multiply this one by, right here, by negative 4A, but it's easier to multiply by just 2. So it gives me 6A plus 4B equals 14. Multiply by 1. 12A minus 4B equals 4. Add them up. We get 18A equals 18. Divide by 18, A is 1. Now that we have A is 1, let's sub 1 back into one of these two equations. It makes no difference. So we're going to sub A equals 1 into number 3. So there's number 3. So A is 1. So 3, 1. So A is 1, to put 1 here. 3 plus 2B equals 7. 2B equals 7 minus 3, which is 4. Divide by 2, and I get B is 2. I have A is 1 and B is 2, and I have C is 3. So that means if I take the equation, which is, so I have A is 1, B is 2, and C is negative 3. And I put them into the main equation, this one up right here. So I'm going to write down that y equals ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus, that's the main equation. So y equals, a is 1, so it's x cubed. B is 2, so it's 2x squared. And C is negative 3, so let's just put negative 3x plus d. So now we have, the only unknown we have is d, but we have the point. We said that the point 214 lies on the graph, or fits the equation. So that means that this is x and this is y. So y is 14, x is 2, x is 2, x is 2. So by subbing in x and y, we have the value of d. We can find the value of d. So 14 equals 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. And 2 squared is 4 times 2 is 8. We have to do the power first and then multiply. Minus 6 plus d. 14 equals 16 minus 6 is 10. So 14 minus 10 equals d, and d equals 4. So we have the equation, and I'm going to put the equation right here in the middle. So we put d back in here. So I have y equals x cubed plus 2x squared minus 3x plus 4. This is the equation that fits the derivatives with the slope of the tangents at these values and this point 214. So this is the equation y equals x cubed plus 2x squared minus 3x plus 4. So if you did the derivative of this equation in terms of dy dx in terms of x, then and you sub in 0, you get a negative 3. Sub in 1, you get a 4. Sub in negative 2, you get a 1. And also, this point 214 makes this equation true. So it's just an extra question, but it had to, with many of these variables, it's just a little bit different. So when I seen it, or thought about making it up, I think I've seen it, but I made it up to go along with what we're doing. And again, if you like my video, click the like button, click the subscribe button. Visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, and the content. That's the content of my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained, which is just one word. Thank you for viewing my video. Hope the video helped you. Bye-bye.